time for the weather, boys and girls, parents and pets. Today's forecast.
I know I should be flattered you want to be me, but you look ridiculous, Spencer. Nice try, but doing the weather takes years of experience and hard work. All right, that does it. The weather report is not something to fool around with.
Today's weather, cloudy with a chance of rain. It's rain.
My job is not a joke. It's very important. People's lives depend on what I say. Besides, what are those costumes they're wearing? I don't look anything like that.
Thanks, Miss Bell.
Great class.
See you later. It's time for us to play. I want to get my skateboard.
And I want to grab my bike.
Hey, let's get a snack first.
Don't forget your homework.
Yeah, let's get it done. Then we'll have fun. Later, dudes.
You gotta love it when they sing.
There's nothing better than hanging out. Passing time with friends is what it's all about. All right. What's wrong? It won't open. Locked? No, it's just a little stuck. Maybe you're right. Better put it back before Mom gets home. Didn't know my own strength.
So, Spencer, where were you when I needed to move my sofa last week?
If the door is locked, you know what that means? Right, no one's home. And if nobody's home, that means... Right! At last I can do homework. I can study all I want without Mom or anyone telling me to go outside and play.
Look at that. Spencer suddenly grew a nose.
I'm gonna get some homework done today. I can run and play in the fresh air any old day, but to have some real uninterrupted study time, oh boy. Hand over the spare key, I can't wait. Huh? What are you talking about? You know I don't have it. Come on, Sonny Pig, that's enough joking. Let's go. Huh? You know they don't let me carry a spare key ever since I swallowed it that one time. Woohoo! Give me! Spare key! Spare key! I don't know what we're dancing about. This is a disaster. My whole life is ruined. I can see it now. Flunked. And all because I lost the key and couldn't get into the house to study. 7 out of 100. That's terrible.
Oh, it's not that bad.
Why's that, Wigstaff the weirdo?
It's a prime number, and another thing, it's what I got too.
Gee, I feel much better.
Face it, you're one of us. Anyone can go after a boring number like 100. Only the truly weird like us try for a 7.
I hate to admit it, but...
I always thought that Spencer kid was a loser. Yeah, me too.
I'll be a laughingstock. I'll be one of those kids nobody wants to eat lunch with, and then I'll flunk out. It's so totally not fair. My whole being burns with the desire to study and do my homework and crack the books and put my nose to the grindstone and all those other metaphors, but I can't because I don't have a spare key. Would somebody please stop that pounding? Sounds like it's coming from Miss Tingley's apartment. Figures. Better get out of here before she sees us. You know how strange she can be. Wait a minute, that's impossible. How can you be here when the sound's coming from your apartment?
Won't you please hear my tale of woe?
I'd love to, Mrs. Tingley, really, but right now I've got woes of my own. Come on, son.
I promise it won't take long, really.
Sorry, gotta run.
It's all right. I'll run along with you and explain it as we go. Now, are you ready to hear my tale of woe?
Not on your life. You think we're tired? We're just getting our second win.
Really? Then what are we waiting for? I'm in very good shape for an old lady, just warning you. And now for my tale of woe. I ran the marathon in college and got to the state finals and just thought I should let you know. What should we try next? Arm wrestling?
Go ahead, try any sport you want. Ice hockey, rugby.
How about synchronized swimming?
Go on, do your worst. We'll never give in. Synchronized swimming!
I just love to watch synchronized swimming. It's like ballet, only in the water.
It's like torture. That's what it's like. My mom made me watch it once. All those girls with their big smiles and squinty eyes wearing matching costumes and nose plugs.
Looks like your teacher disagrees with you.
I know this looks strange, but I forgot to bring sunscreen. Silly me.
All right, Now, Spencer, are you gonna be a good neighbor and help me or not?
Sure, just no synchronized swimming, please.
The boy has no appreciation for beauty.
Don't listen to that spoil sport. Won't you at least let us see your suit?
Maybe later. Now then, when you finish standing on your head and looking like a dazed cow, you may come to my apartment. I'll be waiting.
All I want to do is study. Is that too much to ask? Weinberg Takahama residence, hello?
Phone, perfect. Now you can call a locksmith. Wait a minute, where'd he get that phone from anyway?
So anyway, we're at the hospital visiting Mrs. Machida. Her instep's acting up again. We might be here a while.
But, Mom, I can't get into the house. It's locked and I don't have the spare key.
Always meant to get another one after you swallowed it that time. Why don't you go next door and visit Mrs. Tingley?
She's kind of strange, Mom.
Oh, she's just colorful. See you soon.
Wait, Mom, there's a difference between colorful and... Oh, man, I'm stuck.
There you see, he did it again.
Now she starts with the pounding again. It's driving me crazy. Am I the only one who can hear it? No, I am not coming to your house. You can pound all you want.
They think it's easy doing the weather. Let them try saying low pressure front over wall of...
I can't study. I can't even think. All that pounding is worse than the folk dance we had to learn for Cultural Awareness Day. Okay, you dragon lady, I give up. You win.
Moments later, outside her apartment...
I don't feel good about this, Sonny. What do we know about her? She could have some kind of voodoo thing going on in there. She might be a witch or some kind of high priestess. And then she's got that creepy pouty pig. I just know there's something fishy about him. Ah! Yes, that's it. This is some kind of evil trap.
She's just a neighbor in trouble.
By pretending to be a neighbor in trouble, she gets us to drop our guard and walk right in. Then quick as a wink, she'll spring her trap and end up selling us both to some kind of slave trader from an alien planet. She's up to no good. I know it. Of course, on the other hand, she could just be an eccentric piano teacher or something. Huh? What's going on? What happened? How do we get in here? She's got us! She's got us! Ah!
Now, here's my tale of woe. My Pouty's more than a pet
Sonny,
pig.
let's
He's
get
my
out while we
best friend,
can.
and he loves synchronized swimming.
Whoa, cute suit.
Now, where was I? Oh, poor Pouty. I'm listening!
All right, we'll listen to your story, Miss Tingley, but only if you get out of that suit and drop the whole synchronized swimming thing.
You see, my little Pouty has a problem. He's not cute and pink like your pig. Don't be ridiculous, Pouty. I think you're perfect just the way you are. Why, you're a beautiful pig. Pretty as can be. One,
Ooh,
two,
love
three.
that sweater
Pretty
and
as can
pleated
be.
skirt.
But Pouty wouldn't listen. He felt he had to improve himself. Goodbye, Pouty. Good luck. Always remember that beauty comes from the inside.
Okay, I said I would listen to your story, Mrs. Tingley, but only because I was assuming that your story would have a point to it.
He decided that if he couldn't be the cutest pig, he'd make himself the biggest and the strongest. He hammered away at his body, straining his muscles to the breaking point, until at last he had transformed himself into a super buff pig.
But why is he doing his workout in outer space? Oh, well, I guess it's cheaper than joining a gym.
Work those quads, pump those abs, feel the burn. Whoa! Oh, look at you, Pouty. My goodness, what a splendid figure of a pig you've become. What a transformation. Look at those pecs. You're a hottie. What is it, Pouty? Have you gone and given yourself a crap? Oh! Pouty, dear Pouty. I'm here, dear. Mommy's here.
So her dopey pig got a cramp? That's her tale of woe?
Oh, one time I got a terrible cramp while I was swimming. I had to be rescued by a lifeguard. Later, he broke my heart, but that's a whole nother story.
Oh, the price we paid for beauty. Don't worry, dear. I'll nurse you back to health. He can't stand being a patient. He gets nervous. Doctors and nurses frighten him.
Man, what a big crybaby. We like nurses. They give us candy and stuff.
Clearly, you've never been to see this nurse.
Those little white shoes are cute, too.
Can we just get on with it?
But nothing helped, so I had to try.
Hunji Munji, Hunji Munji, Hunji Munji. Hunji Munji, Hunji Munji, Hunji Munji. Over and over, I nearly chanted myself hoarse.
So did it work?
No, it didn't.
Well, that was a great story, Mrs. Tingley. Thanks for sharing.
Hold it. You unfeeling little wretch. Do you really think you can just walk out on me now? Well, think again. Take one more step and you'll regret it, boy.
Huh? Oh, she's got a knife.
Meat cleaver.
Whatever. Look here, Miss Tingley. We've listened to your story. We've watched you walk around in a swimming suit. What more do you want from us?
That's a fair question.
What I want is for you to help my poor little Pouty.
Whoa, this is one freaky-looking pig you got here.
He's beautiful. Now's your job to make him feel better, so you better get cracking.
I don't know. He's not a licensed physical therapist. I wish I could do a scary laugh like that. It comes in so handy.
Hungy mungy, 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 hungy mungy.
So much for that idea. And now for something completely different.
Hi, we're back, and it's time for that part of the show where we ask our panel of experts the question, how do we make Pouty feel better? We've got a wonderful panel with us, so let me introduce them, beginning with Spencer Weinberg Takahama, whose favorite things are bugs and candy.
Actually, I really like flower arranging and long walks on the beach.
And of course, the famous and ever-popular Sunny Pig. And then there's, contestant number 3. And now for the question, how can we relieve Pouty's distress? Who wants to take a crack at it? They're gone!
I'm no good under pressure like that.
She wasn't even giving out prizes.
How could you leave me in front of a live studio audience?
Come on, we never asked to be a part of your game show.
You really couldn't care less about Pouty's suffering, could you?
Exactly.
Stop that dancing! You think this is funny? Oh, my poor little pork chop, he's in such pain! Oh, Pouty!
Careful.
Now that's gotta hurt.
That's it. There's only one thing left that can possibly save him now. In the land of the dead, on the 7th level of purgatory, there grows the sacred tree of hot compresses. Have you the courage to journey there and fetch it for me?
No way I'm going there.
Land of the dead? Please.
Oh, give us a break. You asked us a question and we answered it.
It was a rhetorical question. None of this would be happening if Pouty and I belonged to a good health club. You must find the tree of hot compresses in the land of the dead while I stay here and keep chanting.
Why don't we stay and you go to the land of the dead?
What, at my age? I've had enough of your whining. Now get going.
I guess this is the land of the dead, huh? Okay, now we just have to find the 7th level of purgatory. Hey, wait a minute. I'm starting to get a bad feeling about this.
We've got a cloud front moving in over Spencer's eyes.
Do you mind?
Sorry, couldn't resist.
I bet she wanted to get us alone in a secluded spot before springing her trap. I can see it now. The sacred tree of hot compresses. We found it. Now we can save Mrs. Tingley's pig. Won't she be happy? Gosh, Sonny, doesn't it feel good to be good?
Where does he get these fantastic ideas from? Could be he watches too much TV.
Yummy, yummy, barbecue pork chops and little boy, my favorite. Gullible little fools in the land of the dead. No one can hear you scream.
She's up to no good, Sonny. We can't trust her. What do you mean you're not sure?
What he's trying to say is that maybe you shouldn't be so suspicious of her. Maybe you should learn to trust people once in a while. In fact, that's what's wrong with the world nowadays. Nobody trusts anyone. Like the other day when my stupid hairdresser wouldn't cut my hair because I'd forgotten my credit card, even though I told him I'd pay him in cash the next day.
Okay, I get the point. Sheesh.
Just do what Mrs. Tingley asks and stop complaining.
Eggman, what are you doing here? And what's with the stomping on my head?
I'm not Eggman, I'm Mountain Mike McGrew, a fierce bandit who was condemned to purgatory.
You're a what? I don't see a mountain. What are you talking about? If you're Mountain Mike McGrew, then where's your mountain?
I knew you'd ask me. Satisfied?
Sure. I'm satisfied that one of us is nuts.
Fire!
Now that really didn't feel so good. Angus, what are you doing here?
Who you be calling Angus? I be Captain Hookless the pirate.
Yeah, right. If you're a pirate, shouldn't you be at sea? Whoa, what's going on? Yeah. Now what have I done? Why did I even mention it?
Fire! Fire! Fire!
Okay, that's enough. My parents don't like me going in the deep end without a lifeguard. Oh no, what now?
Caught a couple of big ones, honey.
Sure did, Pumpkin.
Mom and Dad, is it really you?
No, I'm sorry, kid. Afraid not.
We're just simple fisher folk. Simple fisher folk, you see, simple fisher folk are we.
We've been hung out to dry.
We love fish. Yes, we do. We love fish.
I'm sure you do. When will this nightmare end?
ballerina said to drive you mad. La 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 la.
Make it stop. My tutu's too tight. Okay, I won't be so suspicious of Mrs. Tingley. I'll do what she says. Just go away. Wait a second. Maybe she paid them to tell me not to be suspicious.
Sorry, can't resist. I've always wanted to goose someone.
What if she's put all these people in my head in order to make me feel guilty and agree to help her? And then, when I least expect it, she'll spring her trap.
Oh, Spencer, honestly, what has come over you?
Suspicious all the time?
Always expecting the worst of others.
Never trusting anyone?
Not having any faith in your friends.
Putting a frog down Tiffany's dress?
You know, with friends like these guys, who needs enemies? Okay, maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was too suspicious. All she wanted from me was a little help. I've got to trust her. I've got to trust her. I've got to trust her. I trust her. That's it. I'm going to change my life. From now on, I'll trust everybody.
Let's not get carried away.
Huh?
Behold, a tree of hot compresses. As if Pouty's not an enough thing, he's got to listen to that.
Hello, Miss Tingley. We're back. We did it. We found the tree of hot compresses and brought it back, just like you wanted.
Oh, you really did it! Oh, my boy, I thought you were a hopeless little clown with an oversized head and a tiny brain, but you've proven me wrong.
A simple thank you would have been fine.
You see, the hot compresses are working. The playful twinkle is already returning to his eyes.
I see Paris, I see France, I see Pouty's underpants.
At last, you're all better. Get them both, Pouty! Strike while the iron's hot! Now! Here's your chance to take care of Sunny Pig once and for all!
I should have known. You can't trust anybody.
Oh, that's not true. It's just me you can't trust.
Let's get out of here. Crazy lady, what she got against you anyway?
Sunny Pig's perfect. That's what I've got against him. He's cute and pink and cuddly. He gives my Pouty an inferiority complex, and I won't stand for that. Do you hear me? Your darling pig won't be so pretty when I'm through with him.
A child's trust is precious, and you betrayed that trust, Mrs. Tingley. You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Oh, dear. Now you've got to make me feel guilty.
Well, I got news for you. You're not going to get away with it. You picked on the wrong pig. Sonny, get to work.
Poor Sonny. Spencer hasn't washed his hair in days.
Look out! Ready, rub! All right, pigs, go on and work those fingers. Turn that mass of muscle into a pile of jelly. That's it. Break down those muscles.
Oh, you dreadful, dreadful little boy. What have you done to my beautiful Pouty?
So you still think you're a tough guy, do ya? Sonny, I think it's about time we burst his balloon.
Go away, go away. It's over. We're sunk. What a world, what a world.
It's sad but true. Sometimes it pays to be a little suspicious.
Well, to be honest, Pouty was getting a bit bulky. Will you try sharing an apartment? Spencer, where you been?
I'll tell you where I haven't been. Safe and sound in the comfort of my own home.
Sorry we locked you out, but I'm sure you and Sunny found ways to amuse yourselves, right?
What you been up to while we were gone?
Nothing much, Lizzie. Everything Everything's going just great.
Oh, what's wrong? You're both getting little storm clouds around your eyes. You're not upset about anything.